Okay, wait. What was the Firan bullshit? What's the Firan bullshit that I have to respond to? Okay, here we go. Caroline
Was that
Connor
white boy?
responds.
Yes.
God, I hate Caroline.
Where
It's
was it?
so fucking. She drives me insane.
It's just so she lost the key.
Oh my God, these little fucking bitches.
She's
I did
always
not
interrupting.
lose
Can you
the
find my
key.
passport?
Okay, let me tell you what happened. Will misplaced our mailbox key. And for 2 weeks now, we have been looking for this key because I had to order a new passport. And my passport was sitting in our mailbox. On top of that, Will lost his passport. So I had 2 tasks. 1, I had to get into the mailbox. 2, I had to find Will's passport. Now, Will claims that he put the mailbox key in the designated spot where I have designated for keys. Well, the key was not there. So I knew it had to be in the house somewhere, ADHD brain that he has. And I was like, I know this key is obviously not here where you swear you put it, but it's somewhere in the house. And time was ticking because we are behind schedule on getting things ready for China. And so it was crucial. This was what, I think Monday or something, whenever they filmed it, like I needed to get the passports that day. So he called me and was like, hey, I'm just going to have a locksmith come and they're just going to have to get into the mailbox. And I was so frustrated because I was like, I know this fucking key is here and I know I can find it. And I just put myself in Will's brain. I was like, okay, I'm Will Neff. I come into the house. I don't put the key in the spot where the keys are supposed to go. Where do I put it? And so I just kind of like, I just went around the house and was thinking, okay, maybe it's like in this random thing. And I finally found it. It was in a very random spot in his office. Like not in the, there's a room here. There's his office and then there's another room. And it was in this just random bowl with a bunch of other shit. So we found the key. Great. I was able to get my podcast. And then he goes, can you also find my podcast or can you also find my passport? Thanks.
Passport too.
She lost the key,
Yeah.
and so there's a locksmith at their house.
Yeah.
No,
and then she's
I'm not the fucking one who lost the key.
calling to be like, I found the
Yeah,
key.
they never called. They never
Yeah,
called me
I
back.
just-
So I
Did
think
she even
we're
lose it? Did she just want attention?
I think she wants attention. She wants a shout out on the Fear and podcast, and we're not giving
No.
it
Not
to
giving
her.
to her.
Fuck your stupid ass podcast. I don't want to shout out on your dumbass podcast ever. I am here to correct. I'm here to correct blatant disinformation.
Same spot.
We are not.
Fuck you. Fuck your podcast. Fuck your mother.
Caroline.
Yeah. Fuck Caroline.
Yeah, she
Kwan.
can't even touch her toes.
No, she can't. I can't.
Yes, I can. I'll show you right fucking now. Ready? Look at that. Woo! I'll do it again. I can put my hands on the ground. Fully. Full hands on the ground. See that? See that? Oh, is it because these other 30-year-olds can't touch their toes? Because their bodies are broken? Because their bones are brittle?
Either.
There's $100 in my office for Angie if you want.
Can you touch your toes?
Wait, can I have $100?
Wait, $100 just sitting in there.
You want
okay?
$100? I'll give you $100. You guys want to go shopping after this?
I can't.
No,
'cause
I
gotta
have
go to
life of a
Vegas.
showgirl.
Oh, if only she knew. She was so excited back then. Oh, if only she knew. Okay, great. Well, let the record stand corrected. Let the record show. Let the record show what happened with the key situation. Okay, and then I regret to inform you that wasn't the only moment. Also, he told me that this podcast they were filming at 1:00. So by the second time I called, it was like 4:00. And I went, surely, I turned my clips on. I turned them off for film class. I went, surely they got to be done with this fucking podcast. Apparently
Fear
not.
and to see how I was sued
Bitch, again.
Caroline
It's
again.
Where
so
was it?
real. It's like, how many
Caroline.
times does she? No, we're not giving you a shout out.
We're not giving you a shout out. Caroline Kwan of Twitch, we're not giving
so
you
desperate.
a shout
Grow
out.
up.
Folks, find
She's
out
got my
how
passport.
I got sued in California in the Patreon. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to the Fear End podcast.
Wait, did Austin tell the story? Hold on a sec. Did he tell the story on the podcast about the Cacio e Pepe? Anybody who listened to the podcast, did he tell this? Did he the follow up to it? At least not in the main. Okay. I'll tell you what happened. Okay. So it's this ridiculous story. This was about the $800 medical bill. So at my, we went to dinner for my birthday, small group of us, and Austin starts talking about the Cacio e Pepe incident. Okay, this is from like 4 years ago when he went to Italy, went to this hotel, and apparently he had the first night there ordered Cacio e Pepe, 2 people. It was like $120, which is insane as well for Cacio e Pepe. That's crazy. So he orders it, and he, once he checks out, gets back to the States, he gets an email, which I am totally on Austin's side with this. He gets an email that they forgot to include the Cacio e Pepe on his bill. And so they need him to pay, even though it was their mistake. And this is a very expensive, a hotel that's charging you $120 for 2 servings of Cacio e Pepe. So they were like, oops, but we need you to pay this. And of course, Austin, which I am totally on his side with this, was like, go fuck yourself. So thus begins this back and forth of the hotel and Austin emailing each other, and the hotel trying to get this money, and Austin basically being like, I don't think so. So then there's a break. And like 2 years after this, so this began in 2021, and this is in now 2023, he gets another email follow-up. So it's been like 2 years later. And it's somebody who's like, oh, we've been going through our outstanding payments, and we still need to collect the $120 for this Cacio e Pepe, which is so crazy. It's so crazy that this hotel, I think Austin met his match in this, just the way this hotel was with how stubborn they were and how they would not let this go is how Austin is. But now you bring 2 of them against each other, and it's like, who's going to win? So Austin doesn't say anything, and he's telling us this story at at dinner. And I go, you should respond. He goes, should I respond now? I was like, you should respond and say that you are a representative for this estate, for the Austin Show estate, and that Austin Show has sadly passed away. And I said this haha, joking. I'd had a couple cocktails. He fucking sends the email. He's sitting there and he's like, I just sent it. I go, oh my God. You did? Okay. All right. You just sent them an email, and it was saying, sadly, Austin Show, he showed me. I saw it. Sadly, Austin Show has passed away. And it's very sad. It's very, very sad. And he goes, this will be a great story for the podcast. So that's the only reason why I'm saying it now. Because again, I always like to wait until I know something has already been said, which apparently on Fear And they just fucking say anything. For me then to give my, if I was a part of that story, if I knew a little bit of background. Cutie mentioned that she was going to pay it as a gift, but when they sent her the form, she was like, fuck that, because it was too much work. This is crazy. I'm sorry, but if you as a 5-star hotel if you forget to charge somebody, if it's not on the bill, like you let it go. You let it go. It's especially, okay, $120 for Cacio Pepe is crazy, like out of context crazy. But for a hotel that is a 5-star hotel, that is, you have to let that go. That's a, oops, our bad. Thank you for your service. That Cacio e Pepe was on us. Yeah, it's pasta parm and pepper. It's wild to even charge $60 a pop. That's on them. 1,000%. What hotel? I don't remember what hotel it was, but did they sue the estate? And then Austin went on to tell all these stories about how, like, this is, do you know what's so funny about Austin is that he doesn't have the mentality of my time equals money, right? So he will spend all the time in the world fighting charges. He'll just straight up be like, no, I'm not going to pay this. Or he'll try to negotiate out or whatever. And I think he does it for the love of the game and because he feels... Ana Astras, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I think he does it for the love of the game, but also because he feels, I think, that he is getting justice for the people. Austin shows the man of the people. So it's like the principle of it. And also that this is justice for the people that he is exacting. It's the Lebanese in him. My family is similar. He just is so funny. Like it will be something like, it will be something that he owes, like he absolutely owes. And it's a small amount. Maybe it's under $100 and he'll go back and forth, like multiple phone calls. He'll wait on the phone all day. That's what he does. And he loves doing it. It brings him so much joy, purpose. So most people don't have the time and the means to fight and hold the big guys accountable. Austin fights the power. Yes, he does. That's Austin is a man of the people. I mean, he got someone's phone back doing that, didn't he? I mean, look, there are times where Austin uses his power. He uses his power and people, they do benefit from it. He's like a superhero in that way, a defender of the proletariat. Yeah, that's Austin show, baby. That's what he'll be. I'm just imagining his campaign, his presidential campaign one day. When he's like, it's like an ad. Austin Show is the man of the people. And then it's just showing all these examples of him like on the phone being like, no, I refuse to pay that. I'm Austin Show and I'm running for president. Or just all these instances of like, here's a, stage example of Austin at an airport doing what he does. Better call show. So, okay, is that all the drama that I need to address on Fear and correct the record? These little fuckers. I know what scares them. I know all their anxieties. And I know because I've spent hours with them on the phone. So if they want to fuck with me, I would just think twice about it. Because I could fuck with them so hard. Oh, I could cause them to crumble with the psychological damage that I could bestow upon them. Oh, I know it all. This is like The Craft. Yes, this is like The Craft. I am Sarah, and I have had enough. Ooh, the psychic damage I could do. Did you see Connor Eastman's got mentioned on Fox and Friends? Ooh. What? Like how crazy of a world do we live in?